phones can be used almost anywhere except at school or at educational places. So, do you think we should use phone at school, or should phone be allowed to use at school? So, what do you think? Of course, I think I might agree with this, and or maybe all of you might, because all of us love phones, and well, they can make things more easy too. We can do so many things with them, but they also have bad benefits when they are used at school. But well, so it's really hard to decide which one should we choose, phone at school or not at school. So I think that phones should be allowed if they have really strict rules about them, and they must have really strict teachers that can tell students what to do, and the student will obey it and will never ever disobey it. So that might be a good choice, because well, when phones are used at a school, we need a special kind of teacher that can command their students, not a teacher that, well, they can still command their students, but when their back is turned, their student is starting to do something that is, well, not supposed to be done in class. So we need a kind of teacher that can control her students, so that they can use phones at school. So first, I'm going to talk about the benefits of using phone at school, and next is why they shouldn't be at school, or why they are not used at school now. So first, there are so many benefits, and one of them is that, well, that it's more quicker to use, and it can be more easier, and it can save time. Like when the teacher asks us to take notes in our books, then compare it for you to take notes on a phone. It would take so much time to write every single word in a book or a notebook, but for phones we just have to type it. It's so fast. And that's one benefit. Also, it can make things more easier. Like when a teacher told their students to guess something, like what does this thing mean, or what does this word mean, or how is it pronounced, or things like that, we can get it all from the phone, and well, it will be more easier. But still, I think for that, guessing it is more educational than finding out about it first. First you have to guess it, and then next you can check out what it is, or check out the right answer of the teacher's question. Well, that is one benefit, but we can also get information, a lot of information that we need, that we want to say to a teacher at school. It will be more easier to use. For me, that's just all of the benefits of phones being at school. So next is the side effects. When phones are at school, well, children or students could get really addicted to them. Like they use them almost every day, and they can ruin their eyesight and everything. Like also they can ruin their back muscle and things like that. But well, students can still use phone when they have a teacher that can control them and that can make them put away their phone right away. But for this, I need that teacher that haunts them. Next have many more side effects, but this one effect is the effect that really makes sense to me. Like they use their phone too much. They can use it at home, and that will already damage their eyesight. But then when they go to school, they use it too, and that will damage their eyesight even further. And sometimes when children have phones at school, they can use it behind the teacher's back, or they can use it at recess time or anything. But when phones are at school, I think that the school headmaster or should ban phones at recess, or you know, or the headmaster should say that phones should only be used to get information at school, not for playing things behind your teacher's back. And that is extremely, well, that's happened a lot. That might happen a lot if phones are used at school, I think, because when it will be such a joy for students to bring their phones to school, and then the joy that they get from is that they can play with the phone. And I don't think that is good. So, in conclusion, well, I still think that phones can be used at school if they are used for something in perfect condition. I mean, if they have strict conditions, if the school has a lot of strict conditions of using them, like they shouldn't use it to play or anything like that. So I do hope you agree with me that phones should be used at school, but if you don't agree, you have to have your reason, and the reason must not be mine. You know, it mustn't be because of eyesight, or that the the students are addicted to their phone. Well, that is all I could say. But remember, if at least one school that is your school that use phones at school, well, you should remember not to use it behind your teacher's back, or she'll use a whip and whip you to death. So that's all for today, and thank you for listening.